Tayshaun Ogomo, 151.01, just continuing to show that fight. I know you were very gracious last night after the relay, but I know you didn't walk off the track, feeling that complete sense of fulfillment. So, how good does it feel now?
It feels amazing. Coming off last night, I was disappointed in myself. I'm in my head, I'm fast, and I wanted to show that. So coming out here today, I was telling myself the entire last 100 meters, I'm not getting out kicked again. I'm not getting beat like this again. So just that willpower to push through, and no matter how much it hurt, we were battling for 400 meters just to see who is gonna have that rail, and I was like, I'm not getting out kicked today.
Is there a lot of emotion and just kind of firepower from last night going into this
There's
race?
a ton, we came out here, we had a mission. We wanted to set the tone and show absolute dominance all the way throughout this meet. And falling short last night with what happened with the fall and everything, we're fired up and we're ready to come back and show that we are dominant. And that was a lucky go. Those are great guys, but we're trying to show how dominant we really are.
Weiland's a tough racer, especially that 200 meters. You're both battling the rail. Just take us through that last curve and going into the home stretch.
That entire last curve was pure willpower. We both wanted it, and I think I just wanted it more today than he did. And side by side for 200-300 meters, just fighting each other, and really came up to who felt a little bit better and who wanted it more.
It's always like sometimes it's the devil and sometimes it's the devil not, right? So obviously, like you and Weiland were obviously Long Beach Wilson and Herriman have been around one another, but then you got a guy like Beckett Sullivan from Riverside Poly that's that just ran the race of his life,
Yeah.
So I mean, and I say that, Tayshaun, because just how important was it for you just to stay within yourself and be the best version of you?
It's super important. When I go out in a race and I'm more concerned about what other people are doing, I tend to fall short of my expectations and my hopes. But when I go out there and I just do what I'm capable of on that day, I'm always happy. I always perform at my best, and I always walk off that track feeling great.
Thanks, Tayshaun.